The drawn-out end of Australian car manufacturing has left a lot of us feeling misty-eyed. The Ford Falcon and Territory are gone already, while the beloved Holden Commodore and faithful Toyota Camry will soon become imports. Yet as I cast a lingering look in the rearview mirror, there's one vehicle I'll miss most of all, and I'm not alone. The Holden Ute and its extinct Ford Falcon Ute contemporary were Australia's gift to the world of motoring. There'll be plenty of fast sedans and wagons to buy in perpetuity, but a road-going performance ute that's part sports car, part load hauler, part style statement? Not likely. Like the last thylacine, this road-going predator will die. And while thousands will remain on the roads for decades to come, time will ensure its passing. It all began with the Holden FJ Coupe utility of the 50s. Though it was arch nemesis Ford that created the concept with its 1930s Coupe utility, created right here in Australia. Beyond that, we have modern classics like Holden's 71 HQ and the oft-modified HZ1 tonner. The concept wasn't always entirely our own. We've seen the Chrysler Valiant Ute, the Subaru Brumby, even the Suzuki Mighty Boy. And of course, there's GM's iconic American El Camino and Sprint models that ran from '59 through to the '80s. All of these cars have culminated in this, the last and best Holden Ute ever made. A car that defies conventions. It's the SSV Redline, with 304 kilowatts of LS3 V8 up the front, huge Brembo brakes at each corner and a long tray out the back, as well as a $55,000 sticker price attached. So is it a go-fast load lugger or a V8 muscle coupe with a huge boot? Well, it's actually both, and is also the great equaliser. A smash hit with city slickers and country types in equal measure. You know, what amazes me to this day is how well this car still drives, from its long-legged suspension that eats up your typical Aussie B-road, to the well-balanced chassis and the typical power oversteer-friendly rear drive characteristics, the really sharp and communicative steering, and of course, that brutal American V8 engine. There's not much point in a standard review. CarAdvice.com has tons of those already. But there's no doubt that my misty eyes and this car's famously huge rear blind spot are making it a little hard to see the road ahead, which is symbolic really. This is the vehicle that Australia should be the proudest of, and the saddest to lose. This really is our legacy as a car manufacturing nation. If Britain's national car is the Mini, and if Germany's is the Beetle, and America's the Model T or the Mustang, this is Australia's. Farewell to the Holden Ute, and a hat tip to its already deceased Ford Falcon rival. You did us proud for decades.